Say hi, Moose. Moose. Ugh. How do you get all the seeds all over you all the damn time? Let's go play fetch. Let's go. Hey, 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 hey. Hey, 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 you little shit. Where are you going with that? I'm playing with it. You can't have it. We're playing with Moose. Come on. Go get it. Are you ready? You ready? Go get it. She decided to come up out and wake up. Wake up. I had some technical difficulties, but she came out with her toy and said, I'd like to play. So apparently I had some technical difficulties I did not know about. And it was looping with me saying, purple high heels. No, 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 no. Purple high heels. No, 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 no. Purple high heels. No, 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 no. I look like one of the Three Stooges right now. I really got to shave this off. Here, she's coming back with it. She wants me to throw it again. Drop it. See? Do you want me to throw it? Are you asking nicely? So she just had a bath today, her third bath in 2 days because she went in the mud again. And she's playing in the grass, so she's got all the burrs back in her. Go get it. But I'm back for a bit. So as I was finishing the story, I don't know where that was. I forget what we were talking about. Anyways, doesn't matter. The dog is getting chunky again. Moose is getting chunky again. Okay, she's about to get longer. You want me to throw it? No. Hey, you can't have it both ways. Drop it. You gotta drop it. You can't have it both ways. She's here for me to throw it. Go throw. Go get it. She's a little speed demon. But she's been playing all day. So, gentlemen, check his channel out too, Boondock NH. He gave me that. And it stays outside because she likes the squeakers too much. Imagine this, you're trying to sleep, 3 o'clock in the morning, and she decides to wake up and all you hear is... And that's down off by the door. She sleeps in the bed, so she'll decide to bring it to the bed, and then you hear this in your ear. And it just doesn't stop. She's shaking, she's trembling, she wants me to throw it. She gets pretty damn annoying. Good evening, BTC. Bitcoin. How are you doing? Yeah. You want me to throw it again? I'll throw it. I'll throw it if you drop it. Moose, drop. Good girl. Hello, Debbie. You want it? Like, she's got the killer instinct. She's ready to go right now. See, that's why. So my neighbor has, as I was talking about earlier, my neighbor has a bunch of pheromones for, like, deer and rabbit, like, their scents. And today, I'm going to do it again for another 3 hours tomorrow, is constantly train her on the smell. So this one here now smells horrendous. Another reason why it stays outside, because it is covered in rabbit scent. And I'm working on her to pick up that scent and hunt it down. Hence the play with this. Okay, she's got the natural hunting instinct. I want her to be able to chase down a bunny for me and bring it back. You know, it is one of those things. She's a mix. She's got the dachshund in her. So like the dachshund in her is very. She looks like a mutt because she is a mutt, but she's my mutt. but the instincts on her are completely the dachshund. The looks are more of her father of the shepherd. She's got the shepherd in her with me, but the dachshund genes of chase it down, and you're getting annoying with that moose. Chase down and kill are there, and I don't want to, get mad at her for that. I want to channel that into, something that's good, where she can go out and bring home a rabbit that we can sit down and cook and eat together. Because she is a really smart, good dog. And, with being able to walk, because I've got my meds. 4 months supply of medication, fan-freaking-tastic. I'm good for a while, and I'll be able to get my regular deliveries now. Being able to walk properly again, I'm walking around the property with her, trying to identify where the rabbits are so she can, go and hunt them down. Because she's a good girl. Yes, she's a good girl. Who's a good girl? She's a good girl. Yes, you are, Moosey Moo. You want me to throw it again? But yeah, that dog is my emotional support. She is such a good girl. Hey, do you want me to throw it or not? Drop it. Good girl. And yeah, that's like, it's the play thing, Oh, good girl. You dropped it on your own. Nope, you took it back. She's in kill mode right now, not catch mode. Can I have it? Drop it. Moose. Moose, drop it. But yeah, no, she is honestly a very weird mix, but she is a really good dog. Her training has been easy. It's all play training. It's a long story. What the internet is a long story. Originally, I was on Starduck. Woo! This damn thing has gotten into my brain all freaking ready. Quack, 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 quack. Starduck. Go get it, Moose. Starlink. Originally, I had Starlink. The neighbors saw the Starlink access in the area, and they asked me if they could use it as well. I said, I only have 50 gigs a month, 100 gigs a month. It's just enough, for me to use it a little bit. I can't afford anything else. It's what I'm going to stay on. So they came to me with the idea that, hey, we'll all just pitch in a quarter of the price, and we'll get the unlimited data if possible. So I said, okay, sure, that'll work. And it was good for 2 months until last month, where I was supposed to pay for it this month, and nobody gave me the money. And I approached them for it, and they said, yeah, we'll get it to you, but they never did. And I asked twice. I'm not chasing anybody down. So I let it lapse. I got rid of it. Cell phone service doesn't work up here at all. It's just too far in the bush, too far in the wilds. There's no... Without a cell phone range booster, you're not getting cell phone. That's what came to my mind, too. So I checked on Facebook Marketplace and got a range booster for like $20. It came out to like they gave it to me for 35. They wanted 40, so close enough to $20. But it was a decent price. They usually go for like $200. Bought the range booster, and my SIM card is in there. Reactivated the phone. The phone is 100 gigs a month for $50. And I just said, screw the Starlink. No one can have the password for this. This is just my internet. And that's what I'm doing for internet now. Yep. I might consider it again with the Starlink. But, as I'm going to say is, if you don't pay for it, you don't get to use it. And you got to pay for it. If it doesn't get paid for, if I don't get your guys' share, I'll just turn it off. Oh, it's still like $200 for the unlimited plan, man. I can't afford that on my own. It has to be divided by 4. I can afford $50. So for it to be useful, valuable enough for me, the four of them have to come to it, and they got to pay. It's just not worth it. If they want to go for it, I'll say yeah, but the Starlink kit is going to stay off of your power system and at your place, not at mine. You're going to manage it, not me. You got to put it on your account, not mine. That's the point. I'm just going to stick to mobile. I might talk maybe if my new neighbor in front of me wants to, because he's a really good guy, and my other neighbor that way, I know he's considering getting Starlink of his own or doing that. But the reason why he hasn't is he doesn't have the power to run it like I do. If those two want to go in on it and the other neighbor wants to go in it, they're trustworthy, I'll go with it. But the other neighbors over there, they're not going to get included because, you get one chance and then it's done. Because it is nice being able to have the internet. I won't lie. Like being able to watch movies when I want to, even though I don't go over 100 gigs a month anyways. But if I do want to watch a movie now, I'm not using my data for it. I'm going to town. Like when I'm going to town tomorrow, I'll go to Tim Hortons, the coffee shop, or go to. Oh, you're a good girl. Yes, you're pretty. I love you too. Or I'll go to the public library, bum their Wi-Fi for an hour, download a couple weeks worth of movies that tide me over, and do it that way. I don't need constant internet access. Well, Debbie, I thank you very much. I appreciate that. I am very happy up here too. Yeah, there is a little bit of drama here and there, but I'm just calling it roommate drama. You live around people, not everybody's going to see eye to eye. 90% of the people are fantastic. I've had, the crazy vegans over there, and the mother with 5 kids right across from me. They're the only ones that have driven me up the wall at all. Everybody else has been really cool. Heck, I'm really good friends with my neighbor to the left. Well, now he's sitting to the left of me. If I'm facing that way, he's to the right of me. But he's really cool. I go over to his place a lot to hang out with him, help him paint his place. He brings out the beer and says, "You got to have a beer." It's the country code. If we're working on my place, we're having a beer. You can't not say that. And he's a real cool guy. He used to be a farmer up in the area till he retired and sold his farm. He said he used to have 500 head of cattle, which is freaking cool. He knows a lot of information about farming, and I'm trying to extract as much knowledge out of him as I possibly can. Like why my gardens keep failing is because the nighttime temperatures, and he says even for any garden up here overnight at nighttime, when the grass is like this, you've got to harvest as much of it as you can, dry it out during as much as possible during the day, and get a small fire going. Throw all the sort of wet grass on the fire, let it burn. The smoke will settle on the evening right above the garden, and that'll keep it insulated overnight. That's what's been going wrong with my gardens is the nighttime temperatures can get too low for the common garden plants to survive, and that's what's been going wrong with my garden. Is the soil's great, it's just the temperature isn't great for growing regular vegetables like we eat, or like the other vegetables we consume on the regular. But what is fully accessible are wild foods. I forage all the time for greens. I've been doing that for a long time now. Anyways, like I really started foraging when I was homeless, and I found that it's easy to forage. And like right now, I've got wild canola growing all over this place. Like those, the yellow you see here are wild canola. So I can make my own bloody canola oil if I felt like it. I don't. I've got the plastic to do it. I need the plastic I have right now, and I don't have the money to spend on the plastic. Like $5 spending. I budget myself, and even $5 can go towards something else. I've got tons of greenhouse plastic right now. Like I've got, I'd say about 100, maybe 200 feet of greenhouse plastic, but it's not for a greenhouse for my garden. Unfortunately, it's for a greenhouse around my camper. I for the winter I was gonna build like out of wood, but with all the projects and everything I've been doing, like I've really spread myself thin. I'm helping 3 people finish their homes off. I've taken some work building a bunkie at the cottage. I've been helping. Like today, I was down the road helping a guy set up the solar on his tiny home sets, 10 of them. So, you and that, but I got paid for that. I got paid for that. That's why I got to go to town tomorrow to go shopping. It's that's the thing is I've spread myself out, so I'm not going to have time to build a building around my camper. So I'm going to wait till mid-October. I'm going to get all the beams planted within the next few days around the camper, and I'm going to greenhouse my camper towards the end of October. Throw a wood burning stove in there, so the greenhouse will keep my inside of my place warm and the snow out. No Sasquatch yet. The only Sasquatch up here is me. Smith Falls. I know where Smith Falls is. I think I'm a couple hours north of you. How close? Okay, I've heard of Smith Falls. I don't know where Smith Falls is. How close do you? I'm nowhere near Timmins, but how close are you to Timmins? I'm an hour, maybe hour-ish away from Timmins if you're driving. Oh crap! No, nowhere near. Nowhere near. But yeah, I've been harvesting like a lot of herbs recently, like wild Canadian herbs, and drying them out. This is a good one too. I go, how do I put it? It's almost like a rosemary. Rosemary and basil had a baby. It's a wild herb. Good in soups. I'm gonna get the actual name for it sometime. No, I'm sorry. When I say north, I'm more like northeast. I'd say I'm not anywhere near any towns. I'm in. There's no technical township of where I am. I give no information out though. The towns I go shopping in, though, often is Cochrane. I like Cochrane a lot. They got a polar bear museum. Not no, sorry. They have a polar bear sanctuary in Cochrane. That's how far north I am. Yeah, Cochrane. They got a polar bear sanctuary there, and they've got really good. I'm going there tomorrow to do a shop and trout fishing. They've got there's a river running through the town that it's just so packed full of trout. Throw a worm on there, you're coming out with a trout. So I heard. I haven't gone there fishing yet, but I trust my neighbor. So when I do the shop tomorrow, he's gonna let me. Uh, I'm gonna tell you a little secret about Northern Ontario. Every town has a hockey team. Even Iroquois Falls, to the south of Cochrane, has a hockey team and a hockey stadium, and it's a town of like 2,000 people. Oh, see, that's the problem. If I'm lucky, I'm gonna get some few black radish out of my garden. So this is the fourth garden I've got in now, and I think the lettuce, sorry, all the cabbage I planted some Napa cabbage, some Korean cabbage, and green cabbage, red cabbage. It's not gonna make it. That cabbage isn't gonna survive. But the uh, the root vegetables, the what you call it, the black radishes I've planted are gonna survive. I'm gonna get a few of them out of that. Live, it really depends on my neighbor. I don't have a choice when we leave because I don't drive. So I'm getting a ride with him to town. If he doesn't leave like bright and early 9 o'clock in the morning, then he's leaving around 5:30 at night. So probably 6 o'clock in the evening. Well, it's too late to start planting anything now. Anyways, anything that I plant has to be growing and done by September. Usually by the 15th of September, we get frost up here. And by October, it's going well into the negatives. That's the problem. I've got a limited window of planting. See, my first plant I did towards the end of May, and it was too early. We got snow in May. We had a snow night in May, and frost. It killed the garden completely. Same with June. You can't start planting until the 1st of July up here, until you're guaranteed not to have frost. So you've got anything that'll grow in 60 days to maybe the 10th of September. So 60 to 70 days growth cycle. That's what you can plant up here. And even then, you've got to plant something that is very flood resistant. The soil here is naturally damp and it holds water because you've got 2 to 3 feet of this rich black topsoil. Fantastic for growing. If you brought this down to Toronto, the Toronto area, you would make a fortune. The earth is that good. It's the best soil. Unfortunately, the ground itself retains too much water. So whatever you're planting has to be good with a very wet soil. I don't got the room to grow indoors. That camper has enough room for me and the dog in it. And yeah, it's one of those. That space is my space and my dog's space. I won't even stream in there anymore because I've decided I need a space that's just mine that I don't share with the world. And the only person I'm willing to share that space with is this animal who's been running around like a mad dog. I feel your heart going 1,000 miles this minute, man. She had a bath earlier and a brush, and now she's covered in these damn seeds again. But she's an outdoor dog, indoor dog, whatever. You're allowed to be covered. I'll just give you a brush tonight. You're a good girl. Go for a run. Well, for next year, see, I've already got the spot where I'm going to be growing. I need to turn the soil and really break it up, get it ready for next year. I didn't have luck this year, but I want the soil to be turned and loosened for next year. So when I do grow, I can. This greenhouse is just going to be for around the camper. It's going to be this year. I'll repurpose all the plastic for out there on the garden for next year. Next year, I'll have a lot more success at the garden. This year, I've been learning to use a slingshot and hunt. Not only that is, so I've got good with the slingshot for small game. My next pickup will be a bow and arrow. I want to start bow hunting for larger-ish game. I want to get a license for deer because there's so many deer up on the property now. And my next purchase will be a bow. They're for like, there was like, I think it's a 60-pound bow for like $80 on Kijiji, on Facebook Marketplace. But the slingshot, I'm dead accurate with. I've been taking down. I've got 2 grouse and 2 squirrels, and I ate 2 grouse and 2 squirrels. I got to get those videos edited. We've got white-tailed deer up here. Not many, so you actually have to get tagged for that. What we've got a lot of is moose. There's a heavy moose and bear population up here. There is white-tailed deer, but my hope is to get decent enough with a bow to maybe get a 80 to 100-pound bow to take down a moose. I'm from Canada, Ontario. Either way, my neighbor's got his hunting license and a rifle. And the 4 of us, myself, my neighbor across, my other neighbor, and my other neighbor that way, are going to apply for a moose tag this year, and we only need one person with the hunting license and a gun to get it. So he does that. One of us, probably me, will bleed it, skin it, and cut the meat out, and we'll split the meat because it can be difficult to get. One person by themselves isn't getting a tag for a moose. One moose is enough meat to feed a family of 4 for a year. And everything, that's like 400 pounds, 500 pounds of meat on the low end, anywhere from between 500 pounds to 1,000 pounds of meat. Yeah, well, that's why you go in it with this far up. You go in it with at least 5 people. You're guaranteed a tag. Moose, I'm gonna turn you into jerky. She wants to be held like a baby. She keeps trying to jump in my arms. This is what she'll do. This is what she's asking for. See? This is my life now. Treating this dog like a baby. Right? Right, Moose? Go get lost. Go. Go for a run. No, even then, I'm not holding you anymore. I'll give you pats. I love you, Moose. Okay, yes, I know you. Okay, there she goes. I'm not your jungle gym, Moose. I'm not your jungle gym. Okay, I get it. I get it. I get it. I get it. Ouch. Enough. No. Enough. Enough. Okay, I've had enough. I love you too. No, I told you. Okay, Happy. I'm gonna kill you. I'm gonna kill you. She's got that puppy energy. She's been napping for like 4 hours, and now she needs to go run around like a crazy person. She just wants to be held. She wants attention. She's doing whatever she can get for attention. Like, I went to Toronto for 24 hours. She got left with my neighbor for 24 hours. I got back. I left at like 9 o'clock at night. I got back at 9:35 the next day. So my dog, this thing here, whenever he let her out for a walk, she would run right back to the camper, sit out in front and cry. But he says, I knew you were back I knew exactly when you got back near the property. She started flipping out. Not only that, when I got back, she followed me right home, crying the whole time, got into the camper. I laid down because I was dead tired, and she jumped on my chest, and she laid down on my chest so I couldn't move. I'm on my land. I got a dog. Her name is Moose. She looks like she doesn't have a head. Man, okay, I get it, Moose. I get it. You need to be held. I get it. Sit on my lap. Just chill in my lap. You're being bad. I don't like it. You're trying to hurt me, Moose. Oh no, he's the person that he makes he. I remember pretty much everybody who comments, everybody who I talk to. I like to think I've got a great memory. He goes into the comments of the videos I post to try to make fun of me, saying, "Oh, you're never gonna get the you're never gonna get the land. You're just gonna go back to being homeless within 3 months." He accuses me of, like, I think it was being on drugs and whatnot. I ain't never done a drug in my life. But he said, "I'll guarantee that it's not going to go where it is." Dude, the second I got that money, it was spent on the license for this land. Like the day it came in, like the second it hit the point where I could put the money down on the property, I had it within 24 hours. The place was paid up on March 1st. I got here on the 18th. Oh, thank you. Thank you. I appreciate it. I do weird things. I've got to start doing more short videos and more long form videos cooking. I got to. So, well, I'll put it like this. I was homeless for a bit. I kind of learned how to cook on an extreme budget where things are still really tasty, where I'm not spending more than like $3-4 for a day's meal. And sometimes it gets a little bit creative where, I'm cooking a casserole in a tin can. That was the last one I did, was legit canned potatoes, cheese, and some Montreal smoked meat. Just threw it in a can all together, layered it up, and cooked it in my hillbilly barbecue. It was awesome. Oh no, I say let a person like that ask their questions and stuff like that. Is people have their doubts, and people have their assumptions. It doesn't hurt me. There's not much that can be said to hurt me anymore. Like, okay, you can probably make fun of me because I got a little bit of dirt under my nails right now because I've been working, helping do that, or I'm a little bit dirty right now because I think I showered more when I was homeless than I have been recently. I'm only showering now maybe 2-3 times a week. When I was homeless, I was doing it every day, jumping in the lake or going to the truck stop. I had the fear of constantly stinking. I couldn't go anywhere if I didn't have a shower. I was very paranoid about someone smelling me. But now I go either pour some water into the water heater there and heat it up in the trailer and have a shower there, or go down to the lake and jump in and just feel real nice. Oh, Ghost Knight, I appreciate that. Same with that, Debbie. It's some of my favorite meals are just stupid too. Like, I love myself some green cabbage, some fried green cabbage with just chili flakes. I want to do a short or a video of, you know, I want to make some kimchi because I really miss kimchi. Can't find kimchi up here, and I can't find many of the ingredients to make kimchi either. So I'm gonna have to make kimchi with some substitutions. Like, I can't get gochujara up here. Gochujara is the Korean spicy chili powdered, but I can get crushed. I can get chili flakes and use a mortar and pestle to crush it. So instead of gochujara, I'm gonna have to substitute that, and instead of like daikon radish, I'll use black radish and apple, and go heavy on the ginger and the garlic. And blah blah blah. Oh, I just, people are always gonna have their assumptions of someone, especially the fact that I'm not homeless anymore, but I'm still streaming. Some people expected me to no longer be, when the second I get out of homelessness, just disappear. Some people wanted that. I didn't. I told you I wasn't gonna give up. This is my being able to stream like this and talk to people is my comfort. It really helps me from going crazy. Straight up, it does. Get lost. Okay, she wants me to throw her toy. And I'm not just gonna be like, see you guys. That would have been really shitty of me too. Just to, like, once my friends made that GoFundMe for me, like, that night I was crying. But I think it would have been a real shitty thing for me to do was get the GoFundMe and just like disappear. That's when you should. Yeah, that's when you would have. A lot of people would have said shit because that would have been a shitty thing to do. The thing is I stream less now than I used to. I used to be streaming 2 to 3, 4 hours every day, or posting like shorts 10, 15 shorts every single day. Now, I don't do that because I'm busy, straight up. I just don't have the time. Like, there are things I wish I could show you guys, like building my neighbor's house. I wish I could have just plunked the camera down and got the whole thing on video, but that would have been very disrespectful to my neighbor. And I wouldn't want to do that to him. I wouldn't want to, here's his entire life. This is where he's living. This is another person's home. Gawk at it. That would have been rude. I believe in giving people who want their privacy, and that's why people are up here, is their privacy. You go down to the Service Ontario, and you apply for the tag. And it's not necessarily a tag. There is a lottery system for solo, but you get put in a higher priority the more people you apply for the tag with. Five people, you're guaranteed a tag. 10 people, you're probably going to get 2 tags, no problem. And yeah, I really would like to butcher a moose. And, take a quarter of the meat for myself, a fifth of the meat for myself, 100 pounds of meat. That'd be awesome. Turn 80 pounds of it into jerky. Oh crap, here she comes. You want me to throw it? Go get it. You want me to throw it again? You gotta come here. You do want me to throw it again. Good job. Yeah, she's being really sweet right now. Drop it. She's in need of attention. I love that dog. She's so silly and makes me smile. And she's chubby. That's what puppies do, though. They get wide before they get longer. Hey, look how chubby that is. Look how big. You got a big butt. You got a big butt, Moose. And she just had a bath and got brushed. She got a big booty. Drop it. Drop it. I'll tell you what. She's been running around for about an hour now. She'll get a good sleep tonight. See, Johnny, we got the black bear hunt every April, May. April and May we do the bear hunt up north. There's no lottery system. You go down and apply for a bear tag. You get a bear tag. You ask for a bear tag. You get a bear tag. We have we're overpopulated. Oh shit. Oh no, Moose. She got all these seeds in her now. Damn it. That's going to be a lot of work. Yeah, we do the bear hunt in spring because, again, we have an overpopulation of them. And if you want a bear tag up here, you'll get a bear tag without a problem. Go. You want something from me? Oh, fine. Yeah. Well, actually, it's funny. I hear during the springtime this year, I heard all the shots off the crown land. It was like pop, 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 pop. The one thing I agree up here we don't do is hound hunting. Completely outlawed. It's the worst way to hunt in the world. You don't freaking stick a pack of doggos after an animal to tree it. It's disgusting. Screw hound hunting. Are you telling me something? Is this what you're giving me this to throw? She wants me to throw her toy. Back and forth, back and forth. You're getting really good at this. When you get a bunny, when you get a bunny, are you gonna bring it to me too? And we're gonna eat it together? We're gonna eat bunnies together? Me and you? Gonna eat bunnies? Really? Yes? You want me to throw it? She wants me to throw it. Come on, Moosey Moo. Oh, there she is. But, like, look at that chunky dog. Look at how chunky she is. That is a chunky dog. But you can really see the dachshund in her. She's got the dachshund belly, the dachshund booty, but she's got the shepherd face. I love that dog. And now she's gonna sit here and protect me. And I'm always in bare feet, so that. Okay, now, yeah, I'm gonna say officially I'm gonna call this a night for myself. I'm gonna go head to bed, wake up early to do shopping. But officially, I'm gonna say I tried to do it last time, but apparently it cut out with me just saying purple high heels. No, 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 no. Purple high heels. No, 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 no. Purple high heels. No, no, and it just kept looping. So I'm gonna give you guys a good night. I love y'all, and I will probably, if I can get it working off of my neighbor's hotspot tomorrow, do some trout fishing in town. So love y'all. Good night.